Hey guys, welcome to episode 13 of the Ski Mask Podcast. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it then.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Taco about it.
Let's talk about it. Donda.
So, like, you want to talk about it?
Donda.
Man, what a great album, right?
Donda.
Actually, I just listened to it one time.
The whole album?
Donda.
Yeah.
You heard the whole album in one sit?
No, not in one sit.
Oh, okay.
I had to split it, but no.
She does bars, not in one sit. Had to split it. You're tough with the bars. You could have been on the album.
Yeah, he is kind of tough with the bars because...
It's tough.
Yeah, I only listened to Donda once. That was about it.
There wasn't any songs that you're like, man, this is fire. I listened to it more than once.
Maybe like Off the Grid, Hurricane.
Oh yeah, but Hurricane came out like a long time ago though. But it just like officially got released.
Yeah.
It's been in the works for a long time. But yeah, that I don't know. I liked it. I liked some of it. Like a lot of it was too gospel-ish for me.
So. It was a long album. A lot of people don't drop 27-song albums anymore.
Because our attention span's low now. But to be honest, I haven't had the time to sit and listen to it. I was trying to on my way to work the other day, and the first couple songs did remind me of Jesus and kind of a deep, dark, twisted fantasy.
How that is even close.
Because the guitars.
The first song is literally Donda chant.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even
It
make
sounded
you?
like Jesus to me.
Wow.
You know?
No.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Are you okay?
Interesting.
I'm perfectly fine. Put it on a Jesus song, and it'll sound kind of like it. I guarantee it.
No, hell no.
All right, Onside's like the outlier. Bro, it sounds like guitars and stuff. Bro, we're gonna cover it right now.
No, like it doesn't even sound close to
What's wrong with you, man?
Bro, it does. It does.
No.
It does. It does. But to be honest, I've listened to a lot of DJ mixes right now, so I haven't really been feeling.
Yeah.
And I love Kanye, but I haven't been really feeling like Donda yet, you know?
Yeah.
Like you know what? He took too long. He teased me for too long, and it's over.
I mean, that's just the PR kind of thing.
It's over.
It's the marketing of it.
It is. He did a great job, but
Yeah.
you know, he made a shit ton of money.
And yeah.
But you know what? Now I'm like, fuck that. I'm listening to it when I want to listen to it, not when you want me to listen to it.
Oh.
You know, they said that the Universal actually put it out without his consent, pretty much.
No.
That's bad.
Because he was holding out on it, though.
Yeah, and they were like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna push this out and actually release it. And he was upset.
And good for them. Good for them.
I heard there's a lot of like flack on Kanye because a lot of people had features on a couple songs, and those features didn't get released, or the songs didn't get released.
But I mean,
I thought that was a meme.
It is what it is. No, I mean, Soulja Boy had one on Hurricane.
Oh, that was true?
Yeah, or Off the Grid. Hurricane or Off the Grid.
It wasn't a meme?
No, it wasn't. Dude, you could have listened to the snippet that he had.
Was it good though?
No.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I know, yeah, and you know that happens.
That's why the album took long, because he was perfecting it.
And then the baby was originally supposed to be on, I think, Off the Grid. But what's it called? I guess they didn't clear it in time, and that's when Universal pushed it out, and then he added it on later on.
Okay.
But yeah, it's part 2 now, I guess. But yeah,
I might listen to it this weekend.
It's just a lot of
Actually,
songs
tomorrow. I'll have a lot of time tomorrow.
Probably some of it today, after this, and then actually, who knows? Because after this, tonight, Certified Lover Boy's coming out. I'm definitely gonna listen to that.
Is that tomorrow? Oh, it's the 3rd, huh?
Tonight
yeah,
at
it
midnight.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
I think I'm
gonna be a classic. I just hope it isn't like too R&B-ish. For the title, it sounds R&B-ish. If it is, it's you know.
Bro, you want that though? You want that Drake R&B?
I'm not a huge fan of Drake's R&B albums. I like rapper Drake.
Anyway, I'll listen to both of them tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know which I prefer. Right now,
You can prefer both though.
and, I can. And I love Drake. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think I resonate with him as much as I did in the past. And maybe not even Kanye. I did love Ye. That's one of my favorite albums also.
Really?
Yeah. They hit me. Or Need to Hit Me.
What about Kid See Ghost?
Huh?
Kid See Ghost was
To be
great.
honest,
With Kid Cudi.
Dude, that's like another album that I bought. And
To be honest, that one didn't hit me as
album's-
much. That one didn't hit me as much.
That was better than Ye, in my opinion.
No, I like Ye better, but it's just where I was at the time. And you know, just the music hitting me, the vocals, all the stuff. And then, but my favorite album of that year that Kanye produced was Pusha T's album, which I've talked about like too many times on this podcast.
Daytona.
Love that album. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Certified Lover Boy, I'm excited. You know,
Yeah, me too. That shit should fucking slap.
Drake and Kanye have a thing that both of them, like, you know, the two artists that have dropped quite a bit of music, and people always give them shit, you know, and then next thing you know, 3 years down the road, they're like, oh shit, this album was so slept on, this album was so good, yada yada yada.
Would you blast Kanye, the Donda album inside a tiny car though?
Would I slap it inside a tiny car?
Yeah, would you play it when you're in a tiny car? Just driving down the street.
I don't think there's any other way. I think you have to blast it inside a tiny car.
And that AZ one.
The AZ1. And y'all might not know about that because that's Japanese. That's a foreign. That's an actual foreign for y'all. AZ1 is made not only to be economical, but also to listen to bangers.
Yeah. Diego might have more insight on the AZ1 than us.
You know about it. Let him know about the AZ1.
So yeah, before we were here, we had like a pre-show meeting, whatever. I was showing you guys the video of the Autozam AZ1.
She says a mouthful, but sounds.
Sounds like a super. If there's a car that's a superhero, it'll be that thing by the name.
Yeah, this thing is a Japanese sports car that's part of a K car. And in Japan, if you have a K car, you save on insurance and also gas and all that, and taxes.
What exactly is a K car? What makes a K car?
It has to be small, and the engine has to be small. It has to be a certain amount.
Okay, of mass.
Yes.
Okay.
Because unlike the U.S., where we have V8s and like we save a lot on gas, like everywhere else, you get taxed on the gas like so much.
Every other country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does this car go for? Do you know?
Oof.
Just give me a rough estimate.
And is this even street legal?
It's
In
street
America?
legal in the U.S. because it's over 25 years,
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, it came out what in
like 1991.
91. You know what? Surprisingly though, I think a pound of Wagyu beef is more expensive than this car pound for pound.
I still don't know what the price is though, but
Just say some shit.
Yeah, what would be the price on one of these bad boys? So you're talking about it. You're kind of excited to talk about it. What about this car makes you feel like it's a good car for you and the car you would like to have?
for me, I like these cars that are small because they're made for driving. This one has a mid-engine, so the engine's behind you. So the thing is very balanced. And you could take this thing on the track if you want to and like slide it around because it's also rear-wheel drive. And you could drift in this thing.
Ooh.
This thing's also a manual too.
And
So you're more engaged while driving.
it's more control. And the cool thing about it having the engine in the back and that it is so small, you're gonna have tail whips, but not too bad, just because it is so small.
So you said this car was made for driving. Aren't all cars made for driving?
Well, this is
What do you mean by that?
this thing will save you gas when you're driving everywhere you go.
Efficient driving, my guy.
Hey, what I do like about it though is it got those cool doors. I don't know if those are
It has gold wing doors.
like the Tesla doors, or not the Tesla. What am I thinking of? What's the fucking car? Back to the Future shit.
Tesla X does have those.
Oh,
It
the
does have those, yeah.
DMC.
Yeah,
Talking
DeLorean.
about
DeLoreans.
the DeLorean, yes sir. You know, popularized by the
By
DeLorean.
Back to the Future, yeah.
And if I had to go to Back to the Future, I'd probably grab one of these bad boys.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd probably place some bets on a couple sports and, get rich
Nah,
off of
'cause-
that. Invest in
Invest in
some
a couple
stocks,
things, yep.
get some Bitcoin,
Sheesh, you know what? I guess I'm just a simple man.
maybe.
See one of these cars.
Like, this thing's also like a two-seater, so it's just,
It's tiny.
yeah,
Too.
so tiny.
I don't think
Like,
I'd fit in one though, because I don't even fit in a Mazda Miata, and that really breaks my heart.
but the video I was showing you guys, that was Doug DeMuro. He's like 6'3", and he was driving this thing.
Yeah, but you saw the way he was driving it.
Yeah, he was like
Hunched
super
over.
hunched over,
His
but
knees
Yeah,
on the
so I
dash.
mean,
he was still driving it.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
drive
manual.
it, but it's like, why would you want
Comfortable.
to?
Yeah.
Well, I would fit in this thing.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
about you two,
I know I wouldn't. I'm a little too big for that one.
but yeah, this is just a really good small car that it gets you to point A and point B, and you can save a lot of gas.
But yeah, you said this was your dream car, and you
Yeah.
literally saw the video like today.
I've known
like
about
how's-
this car for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
And also, it's because this one was designed by Suzuki and it was finished by Mazda.
Okay.
And
Took
so
a-
this thing
took a
is
love
like part of
child.
the Mazda family.
And now you're all Mazda. Weren't you all like Ford like a week ago?
Yeah, what changed?
Ford doesn't make a good small car anymore.
Oh, you're sleeping on the Focus, my guy.
They don't. Wait, do they still make the Focuses?
No.
They don't?
No,
Oh, yeah.
they only
Ford
make like
got rid of
Mustangs
all
and
their
SUVs and the trucks.
They don't make sedans anymore?
No.
Maybe Fusions?
No.
And don't even get me started on the Fiesta.
Why did they stop doing that?
Americans just don't like buying small cars.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why? It's
No.
I mean,
For every car that would sell, they would lose money.
yeah.
The thing that brings them money is the trucks and SUVs.
Yeah, it's like
That's so expensive.
I think it's like Camrys and Corollas are like the top selling cars in the world, but who's going to surpass them are the Ford F-150 series cars. Those are like coming up.
Wow.
You know what's fucking crazy though?
What?
I'm seeing like all these. I'm gonna go back to Afghanistan here, and when they're driving like fucking Toyotas and shit, and
I've seen those videos.
and they're driving like Ford, and what's Toyota gonna do? They're gonna say don't drive them, but they still want to sell cars. It's like free advertising. So they're over there, driving around with fucking Toyota. What's a Toyota? Tundras and shit, and
are you talking about the tacticals? The ones that have the guns on the back?
I don't know. They probably put them after,
'Cause I thought you were going to talk about the Middle Eastern scene of cars where people drift these things.
Drifting like on two
they go
wheels.
outside.
Oh, you should
that's
go to those
crazy.
videos. Those guys are crazy. They're over there like, I don't know where they're at, but the roads are paved, and they're over there like on two wheels, just vibing out, not a care in the world, going like 40 miles per hour, just,
On two wheels in a car.
yeah.
Like, it's
Man,
crazy.
if you can find one of those, we gotta put it up because that shit is crazy, and they're like having the time of their life. They don't give a fuck.
They're so stable too when they do that.
Yeah, it's kind of
like
it makes you think how much trial and error occurred
to finally get it right.
Yeah. How many freaking Civics they went through and shit. Did you see what you recorded this video?
Yeah.
Man.
Man.
Crazy.
I don't know, but for dream cars wise, I guess my favorite would have been the 1969 Ford Mustang, especially like the Boss 302 edition. That's the one that I don't know. I've ever since I was like a kid, that's the one that I've always loved. So
I've seen a yellow one of these before on the road.
So yeah, like these. Oh man, I don't know. There's something about them.
That's some Fast and the Furious type shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You drove a Challenger.
I know, but it reminds me of the movie.
So
well, yeah, I think where did I see it first? I think honestly, I had an RC car. That's how I began to like it. I had a silver one. I had a silver one with black trims, I guess.
And velours.
Yeah, and then man, I don't know, just driving around the RC car or whatever, driving it.
I drifted too.
Yeah, I don't know, that was so awesome. And then like every time I saw it, like in a video game, I'm like, yes, I want this one. And then I would select it, customize it. I don't know.
They're beautiful cars though. Those are actually sick.
Yeah,
it's just an almost American car.
It just looks cool because like the craftsmanship is awesome.
Yeah.
Attention to detail. I personally don't like how far the fucking hood is.
Yeah.
And I'm terrible at like driving.
How else are you gonna put that V8 in there?
I'm like looking where my hood is and where, the parking spot is on there.
No man, I don't know. That's dream car. Dream car.
They're nice, and you know what? The thing about these cars from back then, a lot of cars now too. As long as you maintain them, they'll last forever.
Yeah.
You just have to maintain them because you see places in like Cuba and shit. We have these cars way older than
older
this.
cars, yeah,
they're older,
and as long as you maintain them, they still run pretty much forever.
Right.
Damn.
Like those old Chevys and shit.
What do you think of the Mustang Mach-E?
The electric one?
Yes.
I mean, it looks too much like an SUV for me. I don't really like it.
Look it up. I haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen that? It's basically they made a 5-door Mustang.
5-door.
Yeah, because it's a hatchback.
So it counts as a door.
It's a 5-door Mustang, and they lifted it up, made it beefier, and it's all electric.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like the way it looks. Like I said, it looks like a SUV.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a Mustang anymore, and it's just...
It looks more similar to like a Urus.
Yeah, Ford's trying to make the Mustang like a sub-brand now.
Yeah.
Like its own. Okay.
Oh, really?
Like how Mercury used to be part of Ford?
Yeah.
They're going to make a Mustang a part, like their own brand.
See, that's actually kind of a cool idea just because then the Mustang can... See what Mustang can do. Like Mustang having their own brand and not just sticking to the two-door look. That would be cool to see what they're able to do and design they're able to make with that.
Because also, imagine a 4-door Mustang that competes with the Charger.
I feel like that would be sick.
Yeah.
There's no like who competes with a Charger.
No one. Well, except the European cars, but that's about
obviously. But like when it comes to like Chevy and
And have a right error.
it. It does look newer.
We have a right error.
Right error.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Oh, it's back.
it's back like a heart attack, back at it like a crack addict.
All right, so we're back from our crack break.
Yeah. Speaking of crack,
Butt cracks, right?
butt cracks.
I thought it was
Women,
like,
does it look good on them, or do you
It
think?
depends on where
we
they're at.
all have them.
Yeah, we do, but some
Yeah.
have them more than others. You know, some go
Yeah.
like straight to their backs, like
Middle
whoa,
of their
that's
back
where it
type
starts.
shit,
I'm
yeah.
like, interesting.
Long
Okay,
butt crackers.
yeah, and then there's some that you know you gotta like pull all the way down. And like, god damn,
Yeah.
you have a butt.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with your assessment on butt cracks right now.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Oh man.
You know what?
There's a guy I know that always has his butt crack out, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
bro, what you on? Like, I know you feel the breeze.
Is he like one of those card players? No,
Magic the
not that one,
Gathering?
Not that one.
He is related to that.
All right, see, here's like my analysis.
Butt cracks.
If you're wearing like baggy jeans and it's Wranglers or like something of that,
Some boot cut kind of cut,
Yeah, some
right?
boot cut, you know.
Bandit, bro.
you know, they're probably gonna have fucking long ass crack. And no matter how hard they try, it's gonna be showing.
I don't think they're trying though. Is the thing.
No, they're trying. Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just yeah,
Yeah, no matter how hard they try not to show it, it's out. It's just there. It's like staring back.
Yeah.
yeah.
And what do you do? What do you tell them?
Bro.
I'm like, hey, excuse me, sir,
Yeah.
you're exposing too much.
But then he'd be, why you looking at my ass crack, my guy?
Yeah.
It's
like, well, actually, it
It
was.
was there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, that's true.
mesmerized for a second, but then I had to catch myself and let you know.
Takes your
Yeah.
breath away, man.
Nice butt crack, by the way.
You might need to wipe a little bit more, but yeah,
Little
other
dirty.
than that,
Little dirty.
Disgusting.
A little dirty, a little hairy, a little sweaty.
Toilet paper on there.
like, oh no, I'm going commando. Like,
You're like,
oh,
Oh, all right.
well, right then.
You want to get that for you, my guy? You good? But for a girl, short butt crack, depends how good looking the girl is. It's acceptable if she's good looking.
Nah, it's still a little bit
I
like.
think so. Yeah,
Come on
it's
now.
acceptable.
yeah, that's fine.
Man, no, because I know you never like.
What?
You never went to your friend and be like, "Damn, look at that girl's butt crack."
No.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
What kind of
exactly.
friends do you have that you don't say that to?
Yeah, that's true. You don't have any friends, so let's be honest.
I'm done this fucking shit. Turn that shit off. Nah, but no one says that. No one says like, "Hey, man, how do you think her butt crack looks good?"
I
No one
mean,
says
like
that
that.
shit. It's more of a nudge, like, yo, check it out.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, bro. No one says check out that ass crack.
Yeah. Check out that ass.
I mean,
Look
you
over
don't want to
there.
be impolite and say it out loud.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
mean,
dude,
I don't
check
get out much, but damn, you guys are looking at ass cracks now.
Like they're showing you
If
that
it's
she's
there,
hot.
it's
Yeah.
there. You know,
Then what?
it's something you observe.
You just look. You just acknowledge it.
well,
just-
you just look and tell your
Yeah.
buddy, "Hey, boy."
It's
look
like,
at that."
yeah, it's like, you know, you ever see somebody like you're cool with in the street and you guys don't talk, but you guys do a little
Nod.
like, a little nod. It's kind of what it is. Just nod it and just you
What
look.
the fucking ass crack nod back or some shit?
No, it's like you're acknowledging the aspect. It's like a little nod, but that's it. It's like no conversation needed. No more to get in depth with it. Just acknowledge it.
And what?
Just appreciate it for a
Do
second.
you go like talk to your girl and be like, "Hey, I saw you over there. I couldn't help but admire your ass crack, and I just want to say, what are you doing tonight?"
See, that's the
Ideally, you
thing.
don't start
You're-
off like that. No.
That's the thing. You're not. All it is a nod and acknowledgement. There's no
Yeah.
conversation needed about the butt crack. It's just a nod. It's like I see Jago, I just nod. We're not going to have a conversation like, "Hey, how are you doing?" Just
Yeah. How's your butt crack? You wiping
Yeah,
all good?
exactly.
Warm
Hey.
wipe Charlies.
It's looking very pampered.
Yeah, I used,
Smooth.
yeah. Okay, we don't have to get in detail.
Little baby oil action, maybe, possibly, powdered up. You know, maybe a little blush.
Speaking of ass cracks, so let's be honest here.
All right, dude. Oh boy, this getting serious.
This is not. I think it's normalized now, but how do you guys feel about eating ass?
How do I feel about it?
Like, have you guys?
I mean, to each their own is
Yeah.
how I feel
Yeah,
about
taste
it.
their own.
To
Taste
each
their
their
own.
own.
Taste their own.
But like,
Yeah.
are you guys into it at all, or are you guys not into it?
I mean, I don't really like to talk about that stuff.
Damn.
Damn, I'm gonna take that as a maybe.
What about you?
Bro, I don't talk about that either.
Jago, you want to talk about it?
I don't know. The fuck?
All right.
What about you, man? You brought it up, so you gotta answer it now.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like to talk about that stuff
Yo,
either.
bro, keep
Is there an enema
No,
involved?
Huh?
Is there an enema involved?
Oh, that's an animal. I was like, what the fuck?
No animal involved. Just straight.
No,
Just,
all right,
just tongue punch in a fart box.
No.
Is what I'm trying to tell you.
enema is optional,
No,
But
it
then-
should be
but then-
mandatory.
but then it's premeditated.
My God.
He's talking about the enema. I don't. He's
Yeah.
not talking about the whatever.
No, I feel like it should be normalized. It should be as normalized as giving oral.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Should
like I
be
said, it's,
clean,
you know,
yeah.
if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then whatever. Don't
Yeah.
judge other people for whatever they do.
Yeah, I agree. But I know some people that are men that enjoy getting their ass ate, and that's something I can never.
Wow.
I can't rock with that.
Yeah, no. Well, you know, if I accidentally like miss the toilet paper and I accidentally do it to myself
Oh
or
my
something, you know,
God.
that shit freaks me out.
Yeah.
So
I gotta go see a therapist.
somebody were to do that.
Yeah. I gotta go see a therapist for like a week after something like that happens. But you guys never like crossed your curiosity
What?
of receiving?
Of receiving it?
Yeah.
No, not one bit.
Bro, I don't think I can do it.
Interesting.
I can't do it because then it's like it's just like I legit shit, man.
Yeah.
And right now, you guys can't tell, but my stomach's going crazy. And you know what? And if like it were to happen after what I'm about to do to that bathroom, it would not be good. And I would think less of the person, or would I think more? Because they're up for the challenges. When they're faced with adversity in a shitty situation, they go in, they go deep.
Yeah.
So maybe you know what? Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit. Maybe I should ask for it.
Here's the thing, a lot of people. I think that's something that will cross my mind too. Like, do you kind of lose respect for the person, or is like she was willing to sacrifice herself to pleasure me?
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm saying? That's a keeper
I
right
think that's
there.
the one though.
That has to be the one.
That's the one, right?
Has
to.
Because that's like you can't think less of them if they're
No.
going above and beyond.
Exactly.
There you go.
You know what? So shout out
To all those women.
That ate ass.
to these are the real heroes, the real men and women out there. You guys are the ones who make this nation,
What
Great.
it is.
Yeah. and that's. And if we stand anything by this podcast, is making those
The,
sacrifices.
American
Yeah.
flag waving behind you.
Yeah.
No. But you know, speaking of exploring deep dark places like that,
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it.
there was somebody who wanted us to talk about what do you guys think is more interesting, the exploration of deep dive, like deep sea diving kind of stuff, or do you think outer space, like out of those two?
Wow.
Like there's so much in the world, right, that we don't even know, even when you go against the core and when you go on the opposite direction, when you go out there. So I mean, just what are your guys' thoughts?
Man, I think they're both equal as interesting, but I think for sure, in my opinion, of course, I think we gotta figure out what's in the ocean.
Yeah, well,
Now it's just like plastic water bottles and shit.
no, yeah, and like we haven't explored everything in the ocean at all. Like there's a certain place that you
Yeah.
get to where it's too much pressure and it
Yeah.
doesn't allow
And,
us to go past
I
it.
mean,
So
All the sushi lovers should be fucking begging for them to explore the ocean. They're probably tired of California rules by now.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so? You don't think they want something else? They just want to fucking keep eating California rolls? There's always some fucking fish with
Bro, what are
like.
you talking about?
I'm talking about new cuisine down
talking-
the ocean.
He's thinking
New
about-
cuisine.
I'm talking
I
about,
got you.
I'm talking about go 80 yards below the fucking Atlantic.
I think
And,
I think once you get really really far down though, it comes more radioactive or something. I'm
that's
pretty
crazy.
sure. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making
Hey,
shit up.
there's some gnarly sea creatures out there though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I know.
100%.
Some
Yeah.
ugly ass looking fish,
With
dude.
fucking big ass cracks and shit.
With ass cracks on the forehead.
What the fuck?
Yeah, even like the ones that are not as the ones that are deep but not as deep as the ones we haven't discovered. Like even those are fucking insane. Like the one that has a fucking
Little light bulb in front of his
That's
head.
insane.
I know.
There's
Yeah.
a fish that has a light bulb on his forehead.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the parts where we really haven't explored,
Yeah.
and
Like-
that's how you evolve. You got to have something in front of you
Yeah.
or something so they can eat. Fish come over and then there you go,
Yeah.
you're dead.
That's just crazy though, because they probably don't even know what a light bulb is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they never seen the sun.
I don't
Most
know,
likely.
they gotta
What
fucking
the
glow-
fuck is going on?
Yeah,
You know
they
what?
gotta-
This is more curious than I thought.
Yeah, they got a fucking glow stick on the front of their heads and shit.
Yeah.
They're raving down there, and
Yeah, and that's a difference between studying the ocean and the space. Just because like with the ocean, you get a little more detailed when it comes to like the fish and like the way they live and things like that. With the space, there's so much more broad because there's so much shit we just don't understand about it. So like we find something and we can't even really explain it. But I feel like if we find a different type of species, like we can explain like other species that lived before it and what
Yeah,
went on.
I get what you're saying. So
That's true.
something that we kind of know that we could sort of explain and then figure out along
Later,
the way.
so it'll be more detailed. And with space, it's hard to explain space and like what's going on.
With space though, I've seen the show called For All Mankind. I know Armando's watched it.
That's a
I
great
always
show.
get so interested because they're like on the show they make a moon base, and basically it's like you're stuck up there, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
but like, what do you learn from that?
Well,
Low gravity.
You learn a lot. Like I've always was fascinated by space, just outer space, everything. So that's like, I don't know. That's something that I'm always interested in. It's the whole not knowing the whole stuff. So as opposed to what she said, right? We know some of this and that. Like we don't know anything about anything out there.
Yeah.
It's something new that we could start to learn. Something new that we could kind of gain knowledge from, and start experimenting with what we already do know. Like, hey, over here on Earth, there's water. What happens when it's out here in space or something?
Yeah,
some kind of chemical reaction, something that happens, and I don't know, just
Like
testing
in
theories.
space, like in the moon base that we're in, you have to make your own water, you have to make your own energy, and you have to
Yeah, and then like the plants also to
Make-
create some oxygen, so you could kind of just, I guess, recycle your thing. That way you don't come off with like with the canisters and stuff.
But also, like, that's interesting because like a lot of the things you guys are saying are like things that we know from space that help us live, like oxygen and create your energy. But like, who knows? Like in other planets and other galaxies, they might live in a totally different a different way where they don't need oxygen, or they live in a different type of like
Atmosphere.
that's kind of like the exciting thing. If you find a species, anywhere outside of Earth, like you wanna.
it's going to be
Kinda-
groundbreaking.
Yeah, you're gonna want to study it so much. You're honestly, we're probably gonna have to like, what is it called when you
Vivisection?
Yeah, like vivisection that. So they're alive.
Yeah.
You cut them open, see how their organs work. See.
that'd be fucked up.
It's fucked up. But at the same time, it's like we want to learn more.
Yeah.
They could see it as a different, like, God damn, they just took Charlie. He just went to the store and cut him open.
They cut him open while he was still alive.
So weird looking people are coming out of space at the aliens. Like we
They
become
had
the
these
aliens.
giant heads and they were in all
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. That's really
So-
what fascinates me.
So I
That's-
think people are getting abducted currently.
do I think people are getting abducted?
Yeah. And they're doing that to us.
Maybe. I mean, you know, there's been UFO sightings around here.
What do you think?
I mean, I've seen some people tell stories that they've gotten abducted, but it's almost usually people that tell those type of stories are usually people that like you just see them, you can like discredit them right away because they just seem
more
they're
loony or whatever.
yeah, they just seem like they have a screw loose.
Yeah, well, that happens when you get abducted.
That's, I mean,
That's
that
true.
could be the case
Very
too. Like,
true.
I don't know. Who knows what they've been
What do
through?
you guys think? Right now, if you were to say into the mic, like, abduct me tonight, and they did, would you?
And wait, if I
What?
told them to abduct
Yeah.
me, would I go willingly?
No, like, yeah,
What do you mean?
like, would you go willingly?
Why would I do that? I don't know.
And they're like, you'll feel no pain.
I mean, do I come back normal?
Yeah, you come back normal.
All right.
If
fuck it,
anything, you
yeah.
come back with like, let's say you had like tendonitis. And
I already
you're going
said yes.
shit.
You don't gotta motivate
Alright.
me anymore.
Have you heard the stories of people getting abducted? Like
Yeah.
that they
Yes.
were inside the spaceship and all that?
Yeah.
It's different for
Like-
everybody, but yeah.
But like I remember hearing one of them where the dudes like they weren't really talking to me, they were like thinking to me.
Like
Telepathy.
Yeah.
Like they somehow knew English.
It's like that type of shit. It's like
You don't
It's
think
like
that's
you,
real?
You should be
I don't
scared,
know.
but
It's-
you kind of feel like
it's 'cause
you
when-
shouldn't be.
when you hear stories like that, it's like, man, how can I believe this guy and like what type of credentials does this guy have to where like I can believe everything he's saying? And like, because to be honest, like being like those people, a lot of them could be like attention seekers and they just want to be credited with something, or they're like,
Yeah.
look what I've been through and come and like listen to what I'm saying. Like, who knows? It might be true because like they're the only people that may experience it, but then again, it's like there's no proof, just but his word.
Yeah, and that is like the toughest thing, like having the proof. But man, you know what? The older I get, the more I know that the world is strange. You know what I mean?
Good observation.
There's a lot of weird things like that happen that you can't explain at all.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, it's just like, what is really going on?
Like, let's be honest. Like, if I were to get abducted, I told you guys yesterday, or tomorrow, I'm like, guys, I got abducted last night. Would you guys believe me? Like, you guys are.
I'll hear the story.
Yeah, I'll hear the story first because you're one of those guys
Yeah, I
that
am
make
one of
up
those
stories.
guys. I don't make up stories. I exaggerate stories. But yeah,
But yeah,
So-
listen first and then see. I don't know.
I don't. Fuck. it's hard. I guess yeah, you're right. I gotta know somebody personally, like know their intentions.
I'd like to figure out how you can prove it. Like, what would you do to prove it?
I mean, I guess we won't know until like Mondo said, like until we like discover a species. So even like know if we're even there's even other people out there or even other things out there.
Do you think the world would change a lot if they're like?
Oh yeah, if there's like life forms or something outside other than us, like religion, that alone just is pretty much
There's a couple probably 10 years ago. So the Pope at the time did say that
John Paul.
Yeah, if there were aliens, that it would be okay.
That he'd baptize them.
That's kind of sick.
Wow. See, I think there's two things that can happen. We can discover aliens. Well, I guess there's three things that can happen. We can discover aliens, and like one, we realize these aliens are not as smart or advanced as us, and they're just like some type of weird species that we can like examine. Other option is like they're way smarter than us, and we're going to be scared because they know shit that we don't know. Third option is they're just like us, which is probably the least likely.
That's probably the scariest.
I think that's be the most interesting because they'll be just as curious as us and just as willing to like communicate about certain things.
If they're exactly like us, that's fucking terrifying.
How would you communicate?
That's the thing.
Because we know English because we were taught it. But like some alien language, we're like I don't know, man.
That's how they talk. Damn. What'd you just say right there?
Bro, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, we can't even repeat that. We gotta censor that shit.
Apologize.
No, yeah, but I don't know. There's always like patterns though. So I mean, that's literally we're gonna have to do pattern recognition and try to figure out what it is.
Imagine though, like it's like fucking Spring Awakening, whatever the fucking festival is called. Is that what it's called?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
But it's like, 2032, and it's like fucking...
Oh, yeah.
It's not Earth Gang anymore. It's like, whatever fucking other planet, Venus Gang.
Goldilocks Gang.
And they're fucking holding off, and they're going hard.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh, okay.
That'd be dope, kind of listening to their music, seeing what they listen to. Like, what the fuck? They listen to jazz this whole time?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They fuck with Kendrick? Damn.
Kendrick's just been touring over there. We didn't even know.
Like, damn it, Kendrick.
The fucking Kendrick Interplanetary Tour. Like,
yeah. Speaking of, going back to that, do you think there's people in like our government or just like in the world that might be hiding these type of information?
That's obvious, yes. So dude, they declassified the UFO files like last year, 2 years ago.
The Pentagon did.
Yeah, well, whatever.
The CIA.
All they did was confirm UFOs are real.
Well, that was always that's the thing. UFO is always real because it's literally unidentified flying object.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what you're talking about, like the UFOs, like alien stuff. Yeah, they also confirmed. Yes, there's some stuff that we can't explain. Well, so, I mean, it's real.
I just don't know how much to believe and how much not to believe because honestly, I used to be super into conspiracies. It was like my Game of Thrones, right?
Sure.
Instead of watching Game of Thrones, I'd watch all these conspiracy videos from from UFOs all the way to like political shit, right? And then eventually, I finally got tired of it because I got super busy, and now I'm like, what the fuck do I believe? So I always take things at face value, Don't believe anything I hear. Believe only half of what I see. You feel me?
I get what you're saying, but
but it's super interesting to live in that world of conspiracy. It's so fun. But then of course, you got to take everything with like not even a grain of salt, like a handful of salt, right? Like don't take things literally because some people feel really passionate one way or another.
Yeah.
And they'll be down to double down, triple down on anything that you disagree with them on. Because a lot of times people think they're open-minded, but they actually just want to be contrarian. And, you can't win those battles. So.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I would love to see fucking aliens and shit. And if the government's hiding it, the truth will eventually come out. It'll be, But, from like JFK.
Yeah. It's just so hard. It's just so hard to confirm that type of shit because now everybody's on their phone. Everybody has a phone. If there was something out there, we would have probably have way better image of it by now.
That's because the aliens know you have a phone, and now they don't want you to record.
Look, our technology advanced so much. Why don't you think theirs would have?
You know what's so funny?
So I mean, just think about it. Like they're like, oh shit, they got faster snapping cameras.
I gotta step away from the mic real quick though.
Oh man, it's happening.
What's going
I'll
on?
be back.
Just gotta go to the restroom.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
bro.
What'd you eat?
Something's going on 10, bro. I had some pizza. As I've gotten older, I've realized that I cannot handle dairy as well.
Damn.
So
Lost the
I
money.
was,
I was reading an article about people that can't handle dairy.
all right, I don't know. I think I'm good. I think it's
Homosexual.
fuck. Yeah, dude, my stomach's on, bro. I
go ahead, go ahead.
I might explode like something off Alien versus Predator right
Okay,
now.
okay.
To your chest.
Through my fucking rectum. Make that sound.
Are you using the bathroom or you just going to shit right here? What's going on?
I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it, but I'm starting to
It's gonna
sweat.
push through good.
Alright,
You think it's a mask?
I'm
You think
crowning.
you should take it off?
You think alien shit or no?
Do I think
Aliens
they
probably.
should?
I mean, I think you as a living organism, you have to shit. Even like
Yeah.
microbes in your mouth are shitting. They're eating your leftover food and they're shitting.
Your body needs to get rid of your excess waste.
That's actually a good question. Like, I wonder, like, what type of shit they're eating too. Like,
Hopefully not shit, but
holy not shit.
Like,
But like,
what are
what
they-
is there? What
I hope
is
they don't.
their
I hope they
meal?
don't have dairy because
I wonder if aliens are vegan.
I can see it
I'm thinking about going vegan again.
again.
bro. Honestly,
Again.
after
Again.
the way I'm feeling
Again.
right now, I should probably do the same thing.
Like, I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. I like doing stupid shit like that, you know?
Vegan,
Just
why
like,
not?
you know what? Yeah, let's just do it for a week.
Trying. Have you ever did
But-
keto?
No, but I kind of wanted to. That's where you pretty much eat like bacon, right? And
You eat a lot of fat.
a lot of fat, and then you're
Yeah.
supposed to flip the
and
thing.
your
Yeah.
body's burning that fat.
Yeah,
The
but
ketones.
I think what I read about it was like your body shuts down like after a couple like a days, and
Yeah,
then,
but you have
and then
to
it
go
gets
through it, yeah.
you have to go through it so your body adjusts to it. And I was like, you know what, I'm not even trying to do that shit. Like, nah, it's not.
Man,
for
I'm gonna tell everyone right now.
Or you ever think of the paleo diet where you eat nuts,
me. Nope.
Man, that's
nuts
just
and leaves,
I
I
couldn't
need
do it.
some protein, like
I need
some
something
actual.
filling me up, yeah.
Those-
berries.
But then again, vegan shit.
those
so.
fat diets are crazy. Something I do think is pretty interesting though is an ancestral diet.
Ancestral.
Try to go back and see
Your
what your
grandma's?
ancestors kind of ate, and that your body probably more used to breaking that down. Like I'm pretty sure my ancestors never ate pizza, and that's why I'm fucking fucked up right now.
Oh, good
Damn.
point. That's actually interesting.
You know,
I actually never heard of
but you
that.
go back and let's say your native people were very used to eating wheat and and like
Tamales.
shit just like
Maíz.
yeah,
I feel like all they
whatever.
ate was beans and rice.
Same.
You know,
Yeah.
And that goes down easy
How
for
far
me.
we go back for ancestry though?
See, that's the thing.
Just talk to your grandma.
I
Because
wouldn't
like,
know.
oh, my grandma. So
I see.
Mexican food.
So, what'd you eat when you were a kid? I ate dirt. Fuck, that's
Right.
tough.
Yeah.
That's why too much Lunchables and shit.
Avocado.
Yeah, that's what they and that's what their parents ate.
No, I feel like that holds some validity. Even like
El puerco.
even with like shit I saw recently with like there's like native Hawaiians who they just ate tons and tons of fish, and people would even travel there to eat fish at least like once a week, and they just eat like the natural stuff. And then when people came there to colonize, they started giving them sugar and shit. And you see
Pineapples.
and you see the old pictures with like their teeth were like nice and clean and all that shit. But once they started getting the processed shit, it fucked them up because they're not used to eating that shit. And plus, they don't have the dental hygiene now. And you let like protein sit on there, it's gonna be a lot different effect if you let like sticky sugar sit on there.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video like that on YouTube.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
There's yeah. So basically, it's like when you're a baby and you start having teeth. When you start chewing on meat, it makes your jaw stronger, and
Nice.
so you don't have like soft teeth. Like
Yeah, no, exactly.
yeah. So then you also get like a wider smile too, and like your teeth are naturally straight because your whole mouth is wide.
Oh my god, that actually makes a lot of sense because I chew on a lot of like plastic shit.
Yeah, no, that's right. That shit. Yeah, your shit- your teeth are fucking falling apart.
Honestly, I
But-
chew on a lot of hard shit.
Like
dude.
if you're eating like
Not
beef
that hard.
jerky and like
oh my
peanuts and all that, don't make.
Dude, I put some weird shit in my
Yeah.
mouth. I ain't gonna lie, and I have
Damn.
I actually do have like hard teeth and like a pretty wide mouth too. So that actually makes sense.
Open up. Okay.
Pearly whites.
Yeah. So, and I hate admitting this, especially on this, or people might see, but I don't brush my teeth that often.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not gonna use the bathroom.
I brush my teeth, but when I do brush my teeth, I brush my teeth for like 10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes. What the fuck? That's
So-
overkill.
Whoa, okay.
You don't, yeah, you
But
don't
I do a
really
soft
do
little
that.
brit, so it's
Okay.
because I have electric, I just let it glide over my teeth.
Honestly,
Yeah,
you're not
10
even supposed to
minutes.
use toothpaste every day. It even says it on the back.
It does it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I do. I
one
mean,
of my greatest purchases this year was an electric toothbrush.
yeah, bro, it goes a long way.
There's
Yeah.
just
It goes a long
2
way.
minutes of brushing. You just move it back and forth, and then it buzzes to tell you to move your mouse pitch.
To the next
Yeah,
section.
and then It's just so easy.
Yeah.
Like,
And if you're hitting it, putting too much pressure, it stutters.
buzz his back at you.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
It was just like $40, and like that's
Oh
a
shit!
good
Yeah.
price.
Mine
No,
was
exactly.
more expensive.
I got that young Oral B.
Ooh, the one with the spinning one that goes like that.
Sir.
Yeah, yeah, electric toothbrushes though, they come in handy,
Don't forget to floss.
Yeah.
especially.
Yes.
You know, it was also last year where I learned how to actually floss.
Yeah, it's a
Because you're supposed to go in between the gum and your tooth, not just the in between the teeth.
I don't believe in flossing.
You know, rubber. No.
I floss.
You should floss.
I don't like it.
Well, it's because I had the Invisalign stuff. So once I got it off, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of food getting stuck, and that's like the first time my teeth were pretty much straight, and I could have flossed, I guess. Other times it was all fucked up and crooked, so I could just like flick it off with my tongue or something.
Damn.
But I had a floss, and I don't know, just.
Do you guys do the actual floss, or you guys use those little things?
I use both the
I use
picks
the
and
I use the
also the floss.
I think you get more with the
floss.
actual floss, but I prefer the floss sticks.
I've heard it's just easier, but with the floss, it's a little more thick and a little more soft. And with the sticks, there are one little string that kind of hurts.
Just because I got like a bar back here in the back of my lower teeth, so I got to use like a special tool, utility thing, whatever, that you push to the bottom, get through the wire, and then you got to floss in between.
Damn.
So, yeah, that's I have to do both pretty much.
Fuck.
So like if I just stay in, if I'm trying to go out or something, just use the picks, pick
Yeah.
it out, floss. Yeah.
I actually never been to a dentist.
Wow.
Damn.
Is that crazy?
Actually,
Oh, yeah, I haven't been to, like, the first time I went was when I got that Invisalign. Before that,
Oh, really?
I didn't go until like I was a kid, or when they came to the school, you know, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
had the
yeah.
free dentist. That was the last
I don't
time.
even remember that. You guys are
You
privileged.
guys never had that at your school?
Not in East Small.
that wouldn't be privilege. That would be
Bro,
they
it's
go
probably
to the
fucking
school.
That was a joke. I know you guys were fucking dirt poor in Moline, dude. No, I'm kidding.
Very dirt.
Actually, maybe they did do that. I just don't remember. Was that like elementary school?
You just
Yeah.
skipped that day, huh? Like, dentist coming, fuck that.
Dude, I used to get suspended all the time in elementary school.
How?
I remember I got jumped in second grade by some third graders. They whipped my ass, and I got suspended for it.
How?
I was bad.
How did you jump in the second grade?
I was in recess, bro.
Bro, he's Pokemon cards.
I think I took one of their milk or something in the cafeteria.
Bro,
But they
don't talk to me about milk right now. I'll literally explode.
They saw me in recess though, and I got beat up.
Hey, there's that kid. You just
Yeah, they tried to whip my ass. Two Mexican kids.
your own kind to be your own kind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Cold world out there.
Yeah.
But
Speaking about dental health, did you guys see the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul fight?
What's that got to do with
Okay,
dental?
Remember-
what a great segue.
Put that up there.
Remember when Jake Paul won? He was talking how his teeth were crooked, and
Yeah.
he needs to go to a dentist.
Oh yeah, did you guys
Yeah, I saw
first
the
of all
post.
see the did you
I
guys
saw
see
some
the
of it.
fights or the
Yeah.
post fight? Yeah, so I mean, that was such a weird post fight. Me and Diego were just like, the fuck
By
is
Jake
going
or
on?
by
By
Tyron?
Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
The whole thing.
Tyler, I mean, he didn't really have like a post fight, whatever. That was still kind of weird, cringy. You could see he just wants to do it for the money, but yeah, Jake's like,
Jake Paul won.
this goes out to all the bullies. You know, I used to be a bully. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't do it. It's not nice. It's
not
hurtful.
cool.
When I became popular and then you guys started bullying me, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's not good. I was like, this is such, I don't know, so weird.
It's like narcissistic a little bit.
do you think
Yeah.
that fight was rigged?
No.
Of course it's rigged, dude. Oh my
It's not
god.
rigged.
Do you really
boxing
think it's
boxing
rigged?
is so rigged.
Hey, boxing
Yes.
Whoa, you think Tyron like threw that fight?
Yes.
I
Oh
didn't.
my god, no, he didn't.
He did
Why not?
Cause he's just not a better boxer than Jake.
Either way, the
and
whole
think-
point is Jake won. Jake's the one that was supposed to win. So
Yeah, Jake, it was in Cleveland. It was his hometown.
yeah, even if he got him,
Tyron really humbled him that Jake straight up retired.
no, he unretired again.
Unretired? Okay, it's
So
back on.
because it's just a publicity stunt.
Every fight that Tyron has in the UFC,
But-
he always fights so reserved.
Yeah.
He's never an attacker.
And
Yeah.
the thing, it happened again this fight.
Yeah,
like
he was
that was the
reserved.
fourth round where he was really getting the upper hand, but he just couldn't go for the kill.
He wasn't getting the upper hand.
In
he
the
was
fourth round.
losing.
He's got a good shot.
Yeah,
He
and
got
that,
one
he
good
like
round.
won. He literally won like 2, 3. I don't know. I thought it was a lot more closer than the judge's gene was so off, dude.
It was so weird, that judging card.
Every judge had different like cards, different rounds for people, and like none of them even matched up closely,
Yeah.
which is the weird thing. But
Well, apparently the commentary said like right off the bat, it's like these are very inexperienced judges. It's like what the fuck is judging?
Man,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
But why do you think Tyron threw that fight? Just because of the way he fought?
I mean, it's literally that's just the way boxing is. It's too much, it's all rigged. So, I mean, Jake from the start was always supposed to win. Go out there, have your fun, give a good hit or whatever. You're still gonna end up losing. So that's why I think it's rigged. It's just the way boxing is.
I know it's rigged in the judges' standpoint. Like, the judges are corrupt in boxing. But when it comes to the actual boxers, I honestly do not think... I mean, definitely some of them are, for sure.
You don't think Tyron Woodley literally just wanted a payday?
I think he wanted a payday,
hey,
for
if
sure.
you lose, I'll give you the option to maybe do a rematch.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think they said that's his biggest payday ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which is insane.
But literally, there's like some stipulations sometimes where you're like, you know what, you could sign this, but you have to lose or something, And you see the money, you're like, fuck it, it's just, I'm not even a boxer, I'm an MMA fighter. Why do I care about my boxing record kind of thing?
Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy? Like
that's a good point.
Like 5 years down the road when Woodley shows us the DMs of Jake telling him to throw the fight.
No, it would never. You got to be so stupid to do it over online, text message, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to do it in person with nobody else recording or no devices at all.
An NDA.
Yeah, but I mean it has to be on paper, but it has to be like one that no one can see or something, But
and there's some clause probably like if you do speak on it, you got to give the money back.
Yeah,
some shit like that.
Yep.
Or they'll send their people and whack you.
Kill them off.
I was going to say to whack you.
Kill them. I don't know. I honestly think Tyron did try to win that fight. It just.
Do you think you can? I know you're a pretty decent striker. Do you think you can beat Jake Paul?
No.
Jake Paul's undefeated, dude.
He's undefeated with 4 knockouts.
But they always said he's never fought an actual boxer.
I'm not an actual
4
boxer.
knockouts. He had 3.
No, it said he never fought an actual boxer.
No, he said 4 knockouts. It was 3 knockouts.
Oh, 3 knockouts.
4 knockouts.
He didn't. Who?
One was an amateur. One was amateur. So if he's 4-0 in pro, then 1 in amateur. 1-0 in amateur.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I think the next fight they should make is Logan and him, and just stop fighting after that.
Logan and Woodley or Logan and Jake?
Jake and 2 brothers fight.
Why would you? Yeah. Why?
That'll be fire.
That would be fire, actually.
Dude, 2 brothers going at it. You ever seen the movie? You ever seen the movie? What was that movie with the UFC fighters? They're brothers and they fight. Not MMA fighters. I'm sorry. Damn, they're MMA fighters. And one's like a teacher, and the other one's like just coming home from jail, and they both need to raise money for their own.
I don't know what
Is
you're
the one with
talking
Cameron
about.
Diaz?
No, it's a MMA. Damn, was it? I think it's called Warrior.
I think it's called Warrior or some shit.
Have you seen it? Yeah.
Isn't Jake Gyllenhaal in it? No.
That's Southpaw.
Oh, my bad. No, I think it's both of them.
No.
I know one of these is different. That's
How old
Venom.
is this video or movie?
I know Venom is one of the
long is it?
characters.
How old is it?
Tom Hardy?
Maybe.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. He's one of the
maybe
main
like 8
characters.
years ago, maybe 10. It's pretty old.
Nah, I don't think so.
But yeah, 2 brothers end up fighting each other in the end.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
watch that tonight.
fire.
It's been a minute.
It's actually a good movie.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
I don't know, man.
It's decent.
Doesn't
Why
sound like
wouldn't
a
you
good
want to watch Logan versus Jakey?
Because, I mean, the size mismatch is so different.
They're the same size.
They're not the same size.
Yeah.
Logan is bigger.
Yeah, but not much.
It's a big size difference.
He's
still.
like 10 pounds bigger than him. Like 10 pounds heavier. They both
I
dropped to
don't know. I don't know
190
about pounds or
when they
whatever,
fight.
but I'm talking about height wise.
He's only 1 inch taller.
No, he's not.
Jake is 6'1".
I don't
Logan
know.
is 6'2".
Maybe in the broadcast it made him look a lot bigger.
No, they're almost identical.
But one's literally a professional boxer,
The one
and the
fought-
other
the other one fought Floyd.
one is an amateur.
The one fought Floyd Mayweather, man,
Yeah, so
That was an
and didn't lose.
exhibition.
didn't wait. What he did lose?
No, it was a draw.
Oh, I guess
There was no result because it was an exhibition match.
It was a draw.
You're
is what
right.
happened. that was Floyd Mayweather's first draw ever.
Not really. I already said, but officially no.
I guess you're signing his record. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think that should be the next fight, and then after that, they should stop fighting.
Like everybody.
I want to see if we could fight De La Hoya.
Dude, De La Hoya and
Vitor Belfort.
Who do you guys got on that?
I got De La Hoya.
De
dude,
La Hoya?
the
Yeah,
hell?
Delaware should fucking piece him up.
Vitor.
Vitor. All right, contrarian right here.
Yeah, and you're talking about him. You fucking hypocrite.
I know. I'm having some fun. This
Yeah,
doesn't
There's
matter.
actually
it's not fun.
there was actually some more people that were supposed to be on that card. Like that was a stat card, I
That's
think.
disrespectful.
Let me see if I can pull
Well,
it.
the Vitor and
Yeah,
the
like
Delaware
it's a legit stat card.
dude, Delaware should really fight Dana. That's a fight that I want to see.
Oh, Dana White. We talked about this last time. He's too red. He's too red. You can't fight him. He's too red.
Hey, Dana could box. I've seen videos of him training. He's actually got hands.
Oh yeah, Anderson Silva versus Tito Ortiz.
What?
And
Okay.
but yeah, that's also on the card. I think that's what I seen when I was looking at it. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know. But
September 11th?
yeah, 9/11.
Next week?
Yep.
I can't watch that. No, I don't watch boxing fights during 9/11.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do you remember?
Because too many explosive
remember.
punches.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm watching that shit.
Dude, how dare you?
I'm gonna be away, so I can't watch it.
Let's watch it.
Wait,
I'll
am I?
watch it. 9/11.
9/11. That's
Look up
on
the calendar.
That's literally what next? That's like 2 weeks from now. I think it's like literally 2 weeks from today. No, it's not.
I have to look
So
at
it's
it.
9 days away.
That's next Saturday, right?
It's on Sunday, I think. I think it's next Sunday.
It'll be next
no, yeah.
Saturday.
No, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be able to see it. Yeah.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
I know I
Shut
am.
up. I'm just messing with that.
Yeah,
I
just watch
wish.
the highlights.
That's what we
no,
do.
man.
But I remember when Tito Ortiz fought some wrestler. Remember that?
Anderson Silva is 625, like the favorite.
Yeah, I don't get
Negatives.
that.
Yeah, Tito doesn't know how to box.
He's fucking
And
huge.
Anderson Silva just beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah, I
which
seen
is
that,
impressive,
yeah.
which is shocking to me.
It's the spider. What do you
Well,
expect?
he used to box before also,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Yeah, isn't his style fighting also Shuto boxing?
I don't know.
Dude, have you seen his
Muay
son?
Thai more like me.
Anderson Silva's son?
No.
Is it
He
Anderson
looks-
Silva Jr.?
He looks like he's gonna be a beast. He's so young, like really young in his teens, but he looks like he's gonna be a fucking beast. He is sharp as hell for being that young.
Do you think the sons/daughters of famous fighters turn out to be good?
Depends on their parents. If their parents weren't good, then yeah, they're gonna be good. But if their parents were really good, then never.
I mean, like Cesar Chavez, right?
Son's ass.
And then you got Baby Slice.
Oh, Kimbo
Kimbo
Slice.
Slices.
He's good.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
No,
His
he's
dad
not.
wasn't good though either.
He's he's a legend.
His dad's a legend. Okay, in the streets, he's a legend. I
Yes.
agree.
Put some respect on his name.
100%. I
Put some
agree.
respect on his name.
But when it comes to the MMA shit,
He
like,
killed a guy in an MMA ring. All right, he killed Dada 5000.
Man,
Dude.
it was a certified street fight.
He literally.
no, Dada killed himself in that fight.
Wait, did he really die?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a heart
I
attack.
forgot about that. That's insane. That just goes to show you the power he packs.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm
bro,
saying,
that
dude.
guy-
Kimbo Slice.
Bro, I-
the
Kimbo Slice,
dad's
did you guys
punch.
see
Threw
that
a-
fight?
I
He threw a
did.
punch. It didn't even hit Dada, and it still
Yeah,
hit
the
him.
fucking wind just
It
like
still hurt him.
too
What's
much
that?
wind into his
Sonic
body.
boom.
They both were so tired that fight. That was the most.
And it was only 3 rounds.
That was fight of the year, right?
That was the
Fight
worst
of the
fight
year.
ever.
He actually he literally finished him. Actually, you know what? Rest in peace to both of those guys. That's
Finished
insane.
honestly. rest in
Cursed,
peace.
cursed
I
match.
think Dada's still alive.
Dada's still alive.
Yeah.
He only
Oh,
died in the
he
ring.
didn't
though.
actually die?
No, he died, yes,
had
but he got
heart attack, yeah.
They
resuscitated.
revived him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, rest in peace to Kimbo
So
Slice.
does it count as a loss?
They
What happened?
Kimbo won the fight
did he win
because
the
it
fight?
was technically he couldn't stand up and it was KO or
Yeah.
TKO or something.
Wouldn't that be insane? The guy who kills you.
But then I think he
dies
popped
before
or
you?
something, so then it got to a no contest. Yeah. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it ended up being a no contest.
That's insane.
He killed somebody for no reason.
That's crazy.
I like to get crazy to think about. Wow.
Rest in peace, Byron.
Fight of the year.
Dude, that's
Fight
some
of the
legendary
year.
shit, though.
Yeah. So yeah, Baby Slice ass.
The press
Kimbo
conference.
wasn't that good when it comes to like.
Oh my
Did you see the
god.
press conference for that fight?
When it comes to legends, that press conference was hilarious.
So hilarious.
That was so funny.
I
I guess Kimbo was a legend.
like-
we just look at that. Kimbo's a legend.
I have a question for Kimbo. No, you could go ahead. So then Dada starts talking, and then Kimbo's like, what did he say?
I don't know,
bigger
dude.
dick than you, or something like that.
Like, shut your mouth. Or something. Like, so,
I remember they're talking about their dicks. They're like,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
bigger dick.
you got baby balls.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was actually like the height to that. I was so excited because I remember Dada 5000 had a documentary series on Netflix.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much saying that he's the one that
I don't
brought
think
up
it
Kimbo
was on
Slice.
YouTube.
Was it on YouTube?
I think it was YouTube. I don't know, but yeah, I remember it was a big documentary
Yeah.
either way.
Then he's like pretty much said he's the reason that Kimbo got so big.
Oh, yeah.
Then like the beef happened, they were gonna fight. I remember I was so excited.
Yeah, bro, it was so hyped up, and then
You don't even remember.
it was shit.
Yeah, it was a shit
Yeah,
fight.
so hyped up. It's like what was the other fight? Fuck with
The
Nagano.
Derek Lewis and Nagano.
Yeah, same shit.
Nah, that wasn't even funny.
Those
though.
are two professional people.
Yeah,
But
they're
like,
just boring.
I mean, they're
athletes.
Yeah. How could Derek compare that fight? Just because they're two black males fighting each other. This is a totally different league right here.
Oh man,
One was actually entertaining.
CM Punk, the legend, retired from MMA.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
been officially confirmed.
He
I'm
should
so
have.
sad.
He never belonged in the ring at all.
He was never in the ring.
he was 0-1.
And Octagon, okay.
0-1 no contest. So 0-1.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
0-1-0.
Bro, just
No contest.
just seeing him going into the octagon and that stance he had and his little feet moving, I was like, yep. What is he doing here?
Hey man, you chase your dreams, you know. That's it.
But now he's back in wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Went
came
to-
back just the way he left too.
I don't.
A legend.
No, where he sat in the ring and was talking to the mic. His last appearance in WWE, he sat in the middle of the ring and was just talking shit the whole time. And then he came back to AEW and then he just sat in the ring and pretty much announced his return.
Talk the shit. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, actually, I didn't see what he said, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or I said some shit like, I fucking suck at MMA. So I'm back. I mean, who's cutting the yard outside at this hour?
Yeah.
Fuck you, whoever's cutting the yard.
What's wrong with cutting your grass?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck's your problem?
At this time?
It's early.
I mean,
We're recording?
while we're recording, it's
Just
literally
absorb that
7:39.
cheese.
Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow, so maybe.
Hey, listen though, what were we just talking about?
We were talking about Dada 5000.
Dada 5,000.
We were talking about fighters, dads or moms
Oh, yeah.
or whatever, and then their
CM
kids being
Punk.
ass.
Oh, that's CM Punk.
Oh yeah, CM
one.
Punk too.
CM Punk. Yeah, he was ass for sure.
Yeah. And there's like a Pepsi
At
tattoo.
wrestling,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wrestling, fighting. Oh, I was gonna say, I remember Gio met him, and Gio was like, "Man, I remember watching. I saw your MMA fight," and CM Punk was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let's not talk about that right now."
Yeah, and then he hit him with the, what's his finishing move?
What does a CM stand for?
I don't know. It's literally there's like it's nothing, but it's something to him, but he doesn't tell people kind of thing.
Chick magnet?
It's chick magnet. It's
Chicago made.
It's just he changes it every time. So
Chocolate mint.
Chocolate milk,
Chocolate milk. Yes, sir.
chocolate meat.
That would finish me off, to be honest. I'd die from that.
chocolate milk.
Yeah, dude, I'd probably explode.
Want me to make some right now?
No,
There's
thank
issue.
you. No, thank you.
There's no issue with that.
No, thank you.
We covered a lot of topics today. I think.
Yeah, we did.
I think so.
I believe
I might
so.
regress.
I think
Might
that
take a
was
couple
like
steps back.
four topics.
What we
I
covered?
believe.
We covered cars.
Your
We
car.
covered the deep sea. We covered ass cracks. We covered fighting Jake Paul.
I hope we
slash-
covered ass.
Yeah, cover your ass
yeah.
cracks.
Yeah, would anyone like to leave them with some closing messages? Some encouraging words?
Some encouraging words. Just do it.
I was gonna buy
I don't
myself
know.
some new shoes, but then my tire got a hole in it, so now I gotta buy a new tire.
So yeah, just do it. I guess is my encouraging words.
Oh,
Love yourself.
Like with my hand.
Bro, honestly, I'm like
Yeah.
really tired. I don't know.
You sound
what's
like a
going on.
bitch.
all right.
Excuse me,
Some
sir.
encouraging words.
Sorry, you sound
Excuse
like
me,
a,
sir?
you sound like a female dog.
You're being really disrespectful today.
You do look tired though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm exhausted.
Hey, bro,
It's been a long work week.
When we're done with this, just go in my bed. Just lay down. I'll take care of you.
Bro, no.
What? Give you some chocolate milk.
Bro, that'd hurt me. That'd kill me.
You need it. You need that
Killing you
relief.
with
I'm driving
kindness.
home and I'm sleeping in my own bed.
I got you. I'm trying to help you out, brother.
I appreciate it, dog.
Don't touch me though.
You know what's something weird? I guess just got me thinking. Like once you get like a block or two away from your house, you're gonna start feeling it coming out, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck."
I
Yeah.
know.
I hate that feeling.
That little
I
turtle
gotta-
head coming out.
Yeah,
like
it's like-
whenever, like
I'm
if you gotta go
dilated.
pee or whatever, you get close to your house and you're like, you know you're so
Yeah.
close.
Have you guys ever peed or shit yourself?
Have I ever?
As a
like
When I was a
adult?
kid, oh wait,
As like in your 20s,
No, I was a-
teenagers.
when I was an adult, bro.
baby.
peed
From
myself.
18 and up, have you ever peed or pooped yourself?
I'm sure
Never.
I have not pooped, but I'm sure I pissed myself
Never.
I pissed myself in the car.
Wait,
like in the car.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Dude, there was one time I had like a really like bad problem with my bladder and I couldn't hold anything for like it was like a 2-year problem. Right? I literally couldn't hold my bladder
You
at
had
all.
a UTI.
Then I was getting off of work. I was like, fuck, I need to go pee so fucking bad. I need to go home. And I was like, fuck, I gotta stop at the gas station. As soon as I pull out in the gas station, it just goes. I couldn't control it. All my jeans were wet. My fucking seat was wet. I drove home and fucking pissed.
Yeah, bro. You probably should have actually,
But ever since that day,
consulted your doctor.
But ever since that day, my bladder's been fine. Like I can hold my bladder for like hours now.
Because they don't want to embarrass you again.
I don't know. I think I needed that.
interesting.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the Y. for pissing.
The pool?
Yeah, I was pissing in the pool, and then the lifeguard yelled at me. I almost fell into the pool, dude. But yeah,
How did you fall into the pool if you're already in there?
I wasn't in it. I was pissing in the pool.
Oh, how old were you?
I don't know, man. Like 17.
God damn, you're reckless. You're staying over the pool and pissing in it?
And lifeguard yelled, almost fell into it, so I almost pissed myself.
Damn, dude, that's actually kind of crazy.
I mean, there's enough chlorine.
That should clean it up real quick.
You know what? Here's our closing messages. Wash your hands, guys.
Yeah. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Check your butt cracks.
Yeah, check your bladder. If you can't have dairy, don't have things with dairy.
Well, you can't have dairy. Sure.
No, now I can't. I'm old enough where I can't have it now. I lost all my lactate, so I can't break down lactose. Or the other way around.
I don't know.
That hurts.
Right on.
Yeah, that was a good episode, guys.
All right, guys. See you guys
Take it
next
easy.
time. See you guys
Peace and
episode.
love Ellen.
See you guys episode 14.
Yeah. Don't subscribe, dislike.
Yeah, just like and unsubscribe.